Hello and welcome. You know that feeling, right? Staring at a huge 15-mark strategy question in an exam, wondering, where do I even start? Well, if that's you, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to turn all that confusing theory into top marks. Let's get right into it.
So take a look at this. This is the kind of question that really makes a difference in your final grade. It's not just about spitting out a definition, it's all about applying what you know. Our mission for the next few minutes? To build the perfect, high-scoring answer to this step by step.
Okay, so before we can even think about answering that question, we've got to make sure we have the right tools for the job. So in this first part, we're just going to quickly lay down the essential groundwork for our analysis.
First up, what even is a business strategy? Well, think of it like the company's roadmap. It's not about the little day-to-day tasks. Nope. It's the big picture, long-term vision that guides all the major decisions. It's what makes sure everyone, from the CEO to the newest hire, is pulling in the exact same direction.
And here it is, the star of our show today, the SWOT analysis. Now, it might look simple, but it is an incredibly effective framework for getting a snapshot of a business's situation. The most important thing to notice here is how it splits everything into two camps, things happening inside the business and things happening outside. Getting that distinction is the secret sauce to using this tool well.
Let's break it down really quick. Strengths and weaknesses. Those are internal. These are things that business can actually control, like its brand name or the people it employs. But opportunities and threats, those are external. They come from the outside world, the market, the government, the competition. You absolutely have to get this right. It is crucial.
All right, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and actually put this tool to work. We're going to take that SWOT framework and apply it directly to our little coffee shop from the exam question.
So first up, what are its strengths? Well, our independent shop has a fantastic local brand that people know and trust. It's got a super loyal customer base, the regulars who come in every single day. These are real powerful assets that a giant faceless chain just can't build overnight.
Now let's be honest about the weaknesses. Since it's a small shop, it's got a pretty small budget. Maybe its website looks like it's from 10 years ago, and you definitely can't order online. And they can't offer, 50 different flavors of syrup like the big guys. These are the internal things we need to fix.
Okay, now let's look outside the shop's four walls. What are the big opportunities out there? Well, there's a huge trend right now for healthy, locally sourced food, and everyone is ordering everything online. These are like big waves in the market that our little cafe could totally learn to surf.
And finally, we have to talk about the threats. Here's the big one, right? That new chain store opening just down the street. On top of that, the price of everything, from coffee beans to milk, is going up because of inflation. These are the external storms that the business just has to face, like it or not.
So, we've filled in all four boxes. We're done, right? No way. Here's the thing. The analysis itself, that's only worth about half the marks. The top grades, the really great scores, go to the students who can turn this information into a smart, actionable strategy. This next step is what separates the good from the great.
And this is how we do it. We start connecting the dots, matching the different quadrants. How can we use our strengths to grab those opportunities? Or how can we use those same opportunities to fix our weaknesses? This strategic matching, this is where the magic really happens.
This right here shows you how powerful this can be. For our cafe, a killer recommendation would have two parts. First, an SO strategy. Use their strong relationships with local suppliers to jump on that health food trend. Then, add a WO strategy. Fix that outdated website to cash in on the online ordering boom. See how that combo directly fights back against the competition?
Okay, we've figured out the logic. Now we need to wrap it all up in a neat package for the examiner. This is your repeatable blueprint for getting a top mark on this kind of question, every single time.
And hey, don't just take it from me. A good friend of mine, Rizwan Al-Hassan, always says that in his 25 years of teaching, the pattern is crystal clear. The students who actually draw the SWOT matrix and then clearly link it to a strategy, they're the ones who consistently walk away with the highest marks.
So here it is, your four-step plan. Number 1, give a quick definition of the tool. 2, draw the matrix. I'm serious. Don't just write about it, actually show it. Visuals earn easy marks. 3, fill it up with specific details from the case study. And 4, make your recommendation and, this is key, justify why it's the best choice based on your analysis.
By mastering this simple structure, you're not just answering the question. You're showing the examiner that you can think at a higher level, that you can think strategically. And that is exactly what they're looking for.
And there you have it, a complete masterclass on how to absolutely nail that SWOT analysis question. Now, to really make this stick, try a little exercise. Think of a brand you use every day. What's its biggest opportunity right now? And what's a key strength it has that it can use to go after it? Keep thinking like a strategist, and best of luck in your exams.